Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back for another YgoPro duel video. New dinosaur support, which, as if this deck needed more OTK support. The new support is actually kinda good. The first new card here is Giant Rex. Giant Rex is like a new level 4 monster with a nice attack stat. It also gets like an attack boost when on the field, but it's affected where it's more important at. It's when it's banished, either for example from your deck with, you know, Cold Sark, it doesn't really matter, or from your grave, doesn't matter. When the card is banished, you can special summon it to your side of the field. So again, it's a level 4 dinosaur monster, so potentially boosting up a possible rank 4 Exceed play. Small downside of this card is that it only works once per turn and it cannot attack directly, so that's something to keep in mind. The other two spells, one of them isn't really too great. I believe the name is something like Transcendence. That's not really too great. The other one, Ultra Evolution, the card you see here, is much better. Upon activation, you can only activate once per turn. Your Ultra Evolution is that upon activation you need to banish 2 monsters from either your hand or graveyard One of them needs to be a dinosaur monster, which is of course very easy with this deck, and the other monster needs to be not a dinosaur, so either you're one of your True King monsters, Ghost Ogre or Northern off of your instant fusion. And then you can special summon a dinosaur monster from your deck, ignoring its summoning condition. So again, most of the time you'll be summoning your big ass threat, your Conductor Tyranno, immediately to the field with its full effect. A few remarks, or I think the biggest remark we can say about this new support is that, do you need to run this new support in the deck? Like the Giant Rex, the Ultra Evolution, isn't this new support card just like extra niche cards? Do you actually need this new support? So again, yeah, perfect to showcase this new support in a duel to make up our own mind. So let's see a few example duels. Right, first example, again trying to showcase this new support. The opponent starts off, he's playing the True Draco Cosmo deck, I believe, no Metal Foes, if I'm not mistaken. The Festival spinning, again searching out the 2 field spells, giving you the True King, True Draco field spell, and your opponent the face down Cosmo down. So hopefully you're able to, you know, destroy it with your own effects to get a search off of your own Cosmo down. I flip it face up, so now I can activate my own field spell and get some more shenanigans going. The True King shenanigans, again, pretty stable, nothing too new here for the new support. Eventually cover Giant Rex as well, get it in my graveyard with the synchro summon of my Chanbara, I believe the name is, and then banish it with a level 4 dinosaur monster from my grave, and then special summon it from my banished pile. So that's good, definitely some nice extra combos you can pull out with this new Giant Rex card. So it gives you an extra rank 4 possibility, and here I think I went for Dolka. Also went for the Ultra Evolution to special summon Rex and eventually attack for game. Another example I get to start, so again, pretty much the same combos you can do. There is the Giant Rex again, eventually end with Lagia as well. This is like a solid opening. Keep the Ultra Evolution in my hand, no reason to already activate it. Although the opponent has like the perfect answers, you know, sending the trap like with its artifact Sanctum popping effect, so pops the rank 9 Exceed, and I'm forced to use Cyclone on the field spell. But okay, I still have Lagia on the field, but that's not really too strong again. Use Terraforming, try to get a search. I still have Ultra Evolution, you know, as a possible follow-up play, but Imperial Order, no clue why this card has been brought back. It's still far too powerful, and I'm pretty much blocked out of the duel, and this is how the duel is going to end. You know how it was back in the old school days when your opponent had Shinzo and you drawing traps back to back. Well, it's same for Imperial Order. You'll keep drawing those spells back to back, and eventually I'm going to lose. The Ghost Ogre is not going to save me here, just set it as some form of protection, but again the Imperial Order stealing the victory here for him. So next example, again the opponent has to start, again I think the True Draco Cosmo build. My opening had this okay opening with the Giant Rex, isn't really too fantastic. You'd rather want to special summon it off of your deck, right, with one of your baby sources. There is an instant fusion, which is great. The Fire True King monster immediately triggers the Babysaurus to go for Raptor. It's unbelievable that the triple Stratos works this way, or at least this deck can have the triple Stratos access. Get my normal summon for the Giant Rex and use Castell to set it up in my grave. That was more important since now I have both Northern and the Giant Rex to be able, yeah, because they're in the grave now, so I can banish them with my Ultra Evolution and derp some more, get the Conductor Tyranno on the field, and use, yeah, eventually the baby to go for some more special summons and eventually attack for a game. That's how dinosaurs work, right? It's pretty much always OTK, or at least attempt to go for the OTK, and if not, you can eventually set up a nice board with your rank 9 exceed, or yeah, a few rank 4 exceed plays. Next example, the opponent again gets to start. I believe he sent a Dark Destroyer from his deck to the grave. Oh no, I don't think so. So it's probably not a Call of the Hounded set. So we eventually use Raptor's effect, go for the True King, banish a few extra deck monsters. I don't think it's too important here against that kind of deck. But eventually again use the Babysaurus. There is the Giant Rex again, go for Direwolf just to make sure, again, just to make sure that this back row is not like a Mirror Force, you know, the Earth, the Quaking Mirror Force, because I still have a lot of follow-up plays ready. Again, worst case scenario, that indeed was a Call of the Hounded for the Dark Destroyer, but I can recover with the Ultra Evolution, banishing the Giant Rex and get my Tyranno on the field, use Tyranno's effect, pop one of the babies, and again, having more plays ready. So that's definitely very nice. Having access to one Giant Rex in a deck, I believe is very solid. It could replace your what is it called? Your Tyranno Infinity, indeed, that's the name. Since again, it gives your deck more recovery possibilities. Last game, last example, the opponent gets to start. Ghost Ogre again, as I mentioned in my previous video, is triple Ghost Ogre seems to be staple in pretty much all of my deck lists in today's format, today's metagame, or at least upcoming metagame, with the True King / True Dracos and their field spell, and of course many more cards. Use my own field spell, he does trigger the Knuckle to get a Trap Search indeed, but okay, his Masterpiece is already lured out, maybe a bit too early, since now I can just get my Raptor on board, use its effect, or at least eventually also get Babysaurus on board and search my Conductor Tyranno, which is needed, as you will see in a few moments. Dweller is pretty much MVP against that True King / True Draco deck, since it negates their Trap Destruction effect, and also of course the Cosmo monsters if he does have those. If he plays those right, but I think this is a pure build. Go for the Conductor Tyranno, and you know there's its shenanigans. He probably should have used his trap card to halve the attack earlier, tributing one of his monsters, and now I would not have been able to attack for a game if he used this trap earlier, although I think I had Ghost Ogre still. So yeah, again, I don't think it would have mattered that much. Also, yeah, because of Dweller again, MVP in that matchup. So all in all, the conclusion is I think Giant Rex, the new level 4 monster that gets special summoned when banished, I think that card definitely has a place at 1 here in the deck, because again, it gives you more recovery options. As you know, if your opponent has like Raigeki your whole board, and next turn banish it from your grave with something like your level 4 Fire Dinosaur, get some more search options. So I think it's definitely, or that it definitely can have a place in this deck. Ultra Evolution on the other hand might be good as a tech card at 1. Maybe at 2 is a bit too much, but again, it's up to you how many cards you want to play. So guys, feel free to leave suggestions again, and as always, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.